You go out today? No? No need to buy fish?
Now you open the video.
Yeah, just now.
Then you do the thing first. Now I cut the phone.
Oh, okay.
Not guilty as she attempts to claim judicial immunity, and the Supreme Court is hearing oral arguments in regards to birthright citizenship.
The inflation report just released shows wholesale inflation cooled more than expected. April's producer price index shows it's down by 0.5% from March, which is better than what economists predicted. Year over year, prices for domestic manufacturers are up 2.4%, which is also better than expected. And right now, Fed Chair Jerome Powell is delivering remarks on the Straight to a Fox News alert. Any minute now, President Trump will speak to U.S. troops at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, or in Qatar, before heading to Abu Dhabi for the third leg of this historic Middle East trip.
So the president already striking a massive Boeing deal with Qatar, while Iran says they're ready to sign a nuclear deal.
All right, Lucas Tomlinson, just mentioned by Kevin Cork moments ago, is live at the airbase with the latest. Hey, Lucas.
Good afternoon, guys. From Al Udeid Air Base, the largest in the Middle East, a much quieter base with no wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, and ISIS defeated. And President Trump would like to keep it that way. We heard from his remarks earlier. He wants this to be a trip about commerce, not conflict. And we've seen the commerce. The Saudis first pledging over $600 billion. Now, right here in Qatar, the Emir saying he's going to up that to $1.2 trillion. So President Trump is due here to address the troops here, soldiers and airmen Al Udeid Air Base. But before coming here, President Trump spoke with business leaders in Qatar, where he says he's close to a nuclear deal with Iran. Of course, Iran not far away, and Qatar and Iran share the largest gas field in the Persian Gulf. That's why these countries want to see a deal happen. Here's President Trump earlier.
I think we're getting close to maybe doing a deal without having to do this. Just 2 steps is a very, very nice step, and it's a violent step. The violence like people haven't seen before. And I hope we're not going to have to do this. I don't want to do the second step. We're in very serious negotiations with Iran for long-term peace.
And keep in mind, guys, for context, it was just a few weeks ago when President Trump was posting on Truth Social about bombing Iran. Now you don't hear that word here in the region. In addition to the business deals, diplomacy on the agenda, President Trump meeting the new president of Syria in Riyadh, who 6 months ago had a $10 million bounty on his head, running an al-Qaeda affiliate in Syria. Now he says he wants the U.S. to invest in his country, keep Iran out now that the Assad regime is gone. Trump said he will remove sanctions on Syria. Here's the president earlier here in Qatar.
Syria, we took out the sanctions, and that's been, I didn't even realize it's been many, many years that they've had sanctions, and as you know, there's a very big change at the top, and I thought that we have to give them a chance. They really have no chance with the sanctions.
Of course, those sanctions went back 4 decades, not just to Assad, but the whole Assad family. And now here's the headline from NBC. Top Iranian official says Tehran would forego highly enriched uranium and nuclear deal with Trump. So that's big news because, of course, President Trump, we heard from Senator Cotton, we've heard from the Trump administration, they do not want to see Iran enriching uranium. Perhaps this leads to the possibility of some kind of enrichment outside the country and freeing up Iran potentially to be able to build nuclear reactors. But we are just moments away from President Trump coming here to LUD. We've had a few warm-up backs. We had Lee Greenwood. I don't know why we didn't see him on the stage in Riyadh, but he's here in LUD firing up the troop scene. We also had Theo Vaughn, fresh off this big lunch in Miami.
Yeah, this is my breakfast. I usually eat 3 eggs, cucumber and radish, and sometimes some mixed veggies, but without oil and those things. And after that I would go for coffee because I'm a coffee lover. Yeah, cannot skip my coffee, so I always make sure that I eat some healthy snacks, healthy breakfast before I go for coffee, so it can help my blood sugar level not spike very quick. So I always maintain those kind of thing. Alright, if you watch my video and if you drop some comment, if you like my video, thank you very much. See you on the next one.